Alright, welcome back, mercenaries, to some more Stoneshard. This is one of the episodes where Keejchen loads up his game and has no clue where we are, or how we got there. But I think I deduced that we took this long trip here around in the previous episode. We have arrived in Manshire, and we have no money, but I think it's because we left all of our money in Osbrook. We have some in the backpack. We have stuff here that we need to deal with. Oh, we needed the iron ingots. I think we had enough of them now to complete that quest. I probably want to repair the mail gloves. And anything else here? Maybe bring another purse. Then I was looking at skill points. We have one skill point unassigned. We've dove into pyromancy a little bit, which we could go further into that. I don't think that's the way to go, though. Well, this one is pretty good. Ring of Fire might be really, really good against Troll as well, because it ignites people. But I also, the main thing that we are hoping to get, I think, is Combat Mastery Treatise 2. So I think we are level 9, and we are going for level 10 still. So with level 10, we can get the Thirst for Battle if we get the treatise in between here. So the next few episodes, we are going to hold out with our skill points and hope to get Combat Mastery Treatise 2. If I don't get it by the time that I decide to fight the troll, I will find elsewhere to put those skill points. Strength. Eat more? Oh, we're out of food? Not quite. Alright. So we are going to Osbrook to pick up our money. Have we turned in all quests by you? Yeah, okay. Now, Varen should be here. Yes, here he is. Okay. Let's start by checking really quickly whether or not Combat Mastery Treatise 2 has spawned here. Oh, you're kidding me. Here it is. Oh, that's so good. All right. I mean, okay. So, yeah. No, I mean, like, that's too much to hope for, right? So, all right. And I believe we have plenty of money. So let's go to Osbrook and pick up all of our cash. I know we have it stored. We have it stored in different spots around town, hidden in nooks and crannies. So we'll go and loot our own stashes. Break apart the piggy bank and go and buy that treatise. Here's 2,000 gold. Here's the iron ingots for that quest. I'll bring the potion over to Manshire. Alright. So then, we still have like several thousand gold as far as I recall. I think we had some in the blacksmith's hut here. No, okay. But down here by the cart. Yeah, plenty of money here. And stuff to identify. We can put in the spearmint, which we still need the flea ward for that quest, right? And then these two items need identification. Let's drop burdock potion and put in an antidote for the ring. Good. Oh, and this hand amulet. I don't know about it. I'll put it in here. I suppose I don't have to put it anywhere right now. We can carry it around. Alright. So let's start by... I was thinking about buying another Vivifying Essence, which I don't think that's a bad idea at all. So let's go and do that. Maybe also just buy an identification scroll here then. Identification scroll for the potion, which is a potion of mana burn. Burns energy. Well, for science! Chuck, 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 chuck! It just burns my energy. No negative penalty or anything, but it did exactly what it promised to do. It burned all of my energy. Alright, we will buy the Vivifying Essence. And that's it here. I mean, we sell potions for 2 coins, right? So we might as well drinking them just see what happens. Let's see else. Otherwise, beyond that, I don't think that there's anything. There's no reason to not check this merchant when we are here. So let's do it. You never know. There might be something crazy. But nothing crazy going on here. I would come up to the meat man. And I'll go over to the smith, also check his inventory just to see if there's anything tempting. Maybe like a new fancy axe. No, battle axe is still the highest, I think. Or the best one I've seen, I think. So nothing new there. We completed your brandy quest. I don't think that there's anything else in this town. Bear pelt, moose antlers. We found the iron ingots that we will go into. That'll be my first. No, I suppose the brandy was the first mini quest that I've completed. Now we are gonna try this iron thing. Give me a rat mansion. Let's go. Head immediately for the merchant. So before he decides to reshuffle his inventory. And it's still here. Yes. And we can absolutely afford it. So don't buy Treatise 1. Your Combat Mastery Treatise 2. Read it. I've gotten exactly what I wanted out of this playthrough here. I feel blessed. That is good. Very, very nice. So that leaves me with 3,100 gold. That's not really enough to buy a big armor or anything, but it's like halfway. Or at least 1/3 of the way. And I think we can get there in a few episodes. Like we can definitely get the mail throughout this play. And we can mail gloves here if I wanted to repair them. 400. I don't think I'll equip them here yet. I know I bought them. Oh, but let's turn in the iron ingots. I finished your task. Now we're talking. Here, you earned it. 250 gold. Okay, that's a little bit underwhelming, but money is money. I'll take it. Alright. So let's go and buy an identification scroll. I don't want to seem ungrateful, but I could have sold those iron ingots and made probably half the money anyway, so it's not like a big difference. And then the trouble of bringing all those iron ingots around. It's fine. Identification scroll, just in case this ring is a cursed goodie or something. No, it's just a healing silver ring. Nothing special about this one. It comes in with extra health restoration, which is nice. No joke, but like this one, 15% extra weapon damage. It changes the number from time to time, and I have never figured out what makes cursors change their weapon or their curse stat. Maybe it scales with level. That's possible. It might scale with level because I think I've like seen it increase over time, but I don't think I've ever like seen the curse then slow down or like reduce in value at any point. So I'm not sure what that is all about, but don't worry about it. Put in the gloves here. Put in the potion. Put in the hand. Then the extra purses. One of them. Then the ring here we will sell. We have 3 vivifying essences. That's maybe a little bit too much. Here's another purse. And here we have 2 vivifying essences on our person. I think that's just fine. Someone recommended me that I have an extra water skin with me at all times. I don't think I've never felt like I needed a bag of water skin. So while I don't see why, there's just no big downside to it other than it's less loot over time, right? So, and I'm a greedy man. I'm already taking way more stuff with us on quests, I think, than is reasonable, and everyone has their own things that they bring, I suppose is my point. Right, I bring... Well, I don't have to detail it. You can look at my kit here. We would probably want another splint with us. 5 healing cells seems a little bit excessive. It's always a dance back and forth. How much do you bring on every individual mission? I do want the ether inhaler with us. Just 1 henbane is fine. We have another henbane here. Maybe 2 henbanes then. They are good. What? No, let's prioritize looting more. We're going to that really great dungeon in with the vampires. So, do we have anything in the offhand? No. Alright, so we gotta go to this meeting again, but I think at this point it's time to rest up and make ready to leave Manshire. So we rest for 15 plus 9 is 24-ish. Let's just rest until 1 AM. At which point I can't go and buy or sell the ring. So that's fine. Just put it in here. This is for anti-intoxication. Is that something I need to deal with? We have the antidote. Antitoxin. I think we'll put in the lancet. And then we're good. So then eat the meat. Drink the water. Oh, I don't know if I have repaired. I have, okay. Let me check my leavings towns checklist, just in case there's something that I'm missing here. Waters can refill. We will do that again. Repair, arrows, food. I should definitely buy some food on the way out. That was on my mind. This one, is the sausage also worth it? Whatever, let's buy the sausage. I've come to like these smoked hams and sausages now. It's fine. Not very vegan, but well, it's a computer game. It is technically vegan, if you think about it. Medical supplies. Lockpicks. Oh. 2 stacks here. I think we have some in the backpack too. Yes, okay. Then prayer and sleep. And we have slept, so now we go and pray. And also fill the water skin on the way. And I'm just going to go by the assumption that the dungeon and the quest has reset. I didn't actually check, but it should have at this point. Oh, and I can spend my skill point, by the way. So, stance training. If offensive tactic is activated, that's not the one we're using. We are using defensive tactic. If defensive tactic is activated, stances lose 1 stack on triggering their effect instead of 2. So I haven't really been keeping an eye on that, but that means the defensive tactic will in essence be... Oh no, this is not the defensive tactic, this is for the stance, the massacre. So this one, each successful critical strike or bleed prolongs the duration of 1, but decreases the number of stacks by 2, right? So we decrease it by a number of stacks by 1 instead. And I do think we crit and give them bleed quite a bit. So it has probably been going down, up and down quite rapidly. And now it will be going down a little bit rapidly. So now it will, in effect, it will just stay at the maximum, or closer to maximum stacks more often. And so there's also one other nice thing about this combat mastery. It comes with passive bonus plus 2% energy restoration, which is definitely not to be scoffed at. So that helps me with my energy problems, which I don't know if we have energy problems at this point in the game, but we had that earlier, and now I don't feel like we do anymore. I saw someone post on Reddit about a cursed bearded axe that they'd found with 10% life drain and 9% energy drain. Like that. Something like that would just win the troll fight. I think that would be pretty insane. Life drain just alone is pretty insane because you get to do so much damage to the troll. He does a lot of damage back, but he's wastes a turn every now and then you're just wailing at him with like 50 damage at a time, right? So you heal. Maybe several hundred if you're lucky. And then you can, suddenly it's worth just diving into strength, because then that it directly pays off into your drain values. It's also kind of insane to think about, because then you just max your damage and win, and it's a win-win at that point. I'm pretty sure I went the right way here. Yeah. This looks right. Oh, what's the boar becomes hostile? We're still looking for a bear, I suppose. If I could find one, that would be quite nice. Is this not the quest site? Or did I get lost? I might have gone one too far north. I thought I had done that right. Oh, but then we should be a tower eastward, if nothing else. Oh, I'm lost, guys. Such a good start to the episode, and now I'm wasting our buffs. This looks like step, yes. So we're probably forced with a road. But then there should be a road. I'm going back into that forest. We're wasting our blessing. Come on, Anna. You're a holy warrior. Would be cool, like, if you think about what would be in the sacred tree, a way to bless yourself instead of relying on the altars would be kind of a cool skill. Just a praying skill, effectively. Spend a few rounds in prayer, and yeah. Okay, so this is with the road, and then you go one east from here. God damn it. So I bypassed the quest site and wasted our buff. Well done. What an idiot. Ah, it's fine. I don't have to be perfect. No one does, by the way, if you were wondering. It's okay to be flawed. Alright. Now I'm wasting... Now we arrived with the blessing still in hand, and then I won't waste time walking around trying to loot. Come on, let's find some enemies while we have the XP buff. God damn it, no enemies. Don't step on a trap. Hey guys. Come die. This is the massacre. Okay, so I'm a little bit rusty, I guess. I've had a lot on my mind these past few days. Here we go, we're back into the game. Can we get one more fight? We can kill one of these rats. And then the other one, 2. Getting 1 extra XP. Oh yeah. And so we still have the vigorous buff up. That will probably do the same for the rats then. Just gonna push on, full speed ahead. Oh, don't forget to put up the buffs. I also should open with my fire spells, of course. And I guess I am overconfident. Ah, an unidentified battle creeper. Not worth picking up. Okay, let's rest up here. Because you never know. Well, we are resting on our buff, so I will dive in. This should be doable. Come over here. Need some food on the way. And down the stairs. Alright. Ominous music. Trap has been spotted up here. Okay. That's fine. Ooh. Another chest. With a magical shield. Thing is, okay, maybe it would have to be like a cursed shield. But if it is the best cursed shield in the game and I didn't bring it back, you know, what kind of gamer would I be? Come at me. Splat. We are losing both buffs here. I think, yeah, okay, so the game does feel a little bit sluggish, and I thought we were good, but I think it might have to do with the fact that I'm both rendering video, MH video in the background, and I'm also uploading another episode of Stoneshard in the background. I thought it looked fine at the start, so I didn't think that there was any problems, but I can see now that the battles are a little bit slower, I feel. So, yeah, I won't do that again. I thought we could get away with it. Oh well. I'm a busy man. Another vivifying essence. Lovely. Saves me a few hundred gold. We are out of the buff. Let's just go and loot here. I guess I will bring the crowbar for now. It's fine. Hate when the fire spell hits or misses. The opposite. Raw sinewy meat. What is this? Great Source 3-1. Not worth bringing back. Hey you! Come fight me! You who ally with rats and bats, die by my blade! I suppose, I mean, an axe is considered a blade, right? It has a blade's edge. Yeah. I will go by that assumption. Oh, okay. Only time I ever do this rendering in the background thing. I promise. I'm not restarting the episode for this. No. No. We're doing it. We're going through with it. It's fine. Don't fret on it. If I hadn't mentioned it, probably no one would have noticed it anyway. On to the next floor. It's mostly visible on the fire barrage there. Projectiles are a little bit sluggish. So now we are approaching potential boss chambers. I should rest up, and we also don't have the buff anymore. Would be a bad time to throw the run this close to getting to the troll. Enemy dead. Oh, and I didn't buy another splint, but now we have a surgeon's toolkit here available, so everything will be just fine. A pair of pairs. Okay. I was wondering, why do I keep getting hurt? Right, because we have a cursed ring that damages us all the time. So, are we ready? Yes, we are. Pick the lock. Activate the buff. Walk forward. More buff. Murder. Execute him. And mutilating lunge. No, that's not what I clicked. Oh, okay. Maybe looting during the fight is maybe a little bit over the top, Keejchen. Splat. Okay. Cheese. Instead of the bark being sure, we can eat it right away. Rapid pelt is also worth like nothing. Let's come up here. In the interest of time, I'm now just bashing the barrels down. I'm hoping we could do 2 dungeons in this episode, even though we did a bit of town management at the start. We should be able to squeeze it in. That's what she said. Oh, here's the boss, and it's that lady again. Dvardoom the Elusive. Yeah, it's the same sprite, same description, everything, same skills. Alright, we can do this. I mean, last time she could barely even hurt us, so hopefully the result will be the same. But let's pop a Henbane just for the heck of it. Get the Massacre up after 1 turn here. No fire spells on her, it's fine. Seize the initiative. Mutilating lunge. Then we have 2 stacks, 4 stacks, 2 stacks? 2 stacks on the Massacre so far, yeah. Because we also landed the bleed, right. Then, can we execute her? No. We don't have an injury on her? No, just hit her normally. Oh, so much going on in the log. I don't think we... Oh, but she lacerated me and did get a bleeding on me. Ouch. Alright. I was thinking... Is she injured now? No. So still no cut through. 53% health. You know what? I think an execution is still in order. Yeah. Even if it doesn't finish her off, it gets her to 10% hit points limit range, and then you just cut through and kill her like that. Alright, we are bleeding, we have a bandage, so use the bandage. I don't want Anna to get hurt, and there's another bandage right here. So, silver ring, not really worth a lot, but I suppose it's better than having no loot, which is what we are at right now. Stars treatise 3. Alright. We found a lot of treatises through this playthrough. I know they've upped the drop rate a lot, but I feel like we found a whole lot throughout this. I can probably almost learn. Just for, let's see how much Anna has studied. Most of swords, all of axes, everything except the final tier of maces. We don't have daggers 1, but everything else. Great sword, we only have the first tier. Ranged weapons, oh, only... There's probably 2 and 3 in here. Yeah, and then staffs. Only the final skills, okay. Combat mastery, we have the whole thing. Athletics, only the beginning skills, okay. Pyromancy, 2 and 3. 1 and 2. Geomancy, 2 and 3. Okay, so not as much as I thought. Kick in the door. Oh, a mage. Oh. Right, we still have issues with them, I think. Massacre. Can't lunge him, so just wait for him to come in. Seize the initiative. He does life leech. We got heroism up. Down he goes. And we only used 2 hits on the golem, and then dog out of the way. Here's an identification scroll, so now we will know whether the shield is worth lugging around. It is an impact resistant round shield. Okay, with 3% crushing resistance, doesn't really make it worth using now. I mean, there is something to be said about our lower tier shields. which is that it comes in with less penalty, right? So if it had been like a super good cursed shield, it might have been worth switching out. But this magic enchantment is not worth bringing it back for. I mean, okay, right now we don't have anything else to bring around, so I'll bring back. But I will drop it in favor of better loot. Another Surgeon's Toolkit is actually then better. There's probably some... We could do some micromanagement in loot here, but again, I would rather squeeze 2 dungeons into the same episode here. Oh. Come on. Oh, Anna. So, you're not done with the dungeon yet. Hopefully there's some more of these chests around to loot. The other floors are not fully explored either. Here's a chest. Oh, this is something. There you go. This is 400 gold right there. So, yeah. Let's check the... Yeah. In the backpack, we can stuff in the staff streeters, which I think is worth bringing back. Then... one of the vivifying essences, and we'll find another elven citrus, really. I'll eat it to celebrate. Citrus fruit makes you thirsty. And then just put in the bandage here. Lock door. Open up, sesame. Did I grab the loot thing? No, I didn't grab the exquisite casket. I will, don't worry. How could I forget? We are a little bit wounded here. I'm also not putting up stances here. Yeah. Bad Keejchen. Cut his head off. Let's go and pick up that casket before I forget permanently. It's very dark in this dungeon now. Oh, because over here some rooms does have torches and stuff like that. How cool would it be if you could like get a torch to hold in your offhand? And I would be okay with the torch just doing nothing except lighting up the screen a little, and then you could still use like this one here, one of your weapon slots is empty. Consider this slot empty for purpose of weapons, right? With the torch in the offhand, that would be kind of cool. Just a flavor thing. Yeah, because it is nice when there's a torch in a room like this. And then when you add a lighting system like that, you can have dark dungeons where it's almost required, if not in fact required, to carry such a thing with you, or other similar means of providing light. If you catch my drift, like there might be some skill trees that allow you to illuminate a room, right? So that could be kind of cool. Here's a thought that I just had. I picked up a crowbar, I'm pretty sure, and I think it must have used it from my inventory. I didn't put it in my hand. I thought you had to put them in hand. I also just realized that I don't have anything in my offhand, so I could pick up that shield, and it's worth like probably 40 gold-ish. So I will. Battle Cleaver 2. Here's something fun. Did you know, in Stoneshard, you can dual wield shields? Like, we have not gone enough into shields to justify that. You would need the passive chance of retaliating with shields to make it viable. But that would be cool, like a challenge run at some point. A dual wield shield. Then, I mean, for flavor, I would want to play Jorgrim, because he's a dwarf, and go like full on dwarven shield lord or whatever. Could be cool. Not next. I don't know. What are we doing next? I don't know. Probably Durban. It must be Durban's time. And if I kill the troll in this playthrough, maybe it is time to do one of the suggested challenge runs. Because I always encourage people to give me good ideas for challenge runs, and then we have had one viewer who posted 2 different ones. One of them specifically for Durban, the Man of the Forest. I think that one will be quite cool, so that might be coming up next. No promises, but I'm definitely thinking about it at this point. Again, it entirely relies on us actually beating the troll in this run. If I don't, then we will continue to attempt to beat the freaking troll until it works. Oh, crowns. Now, I didn't explore this floor entirely, did I? There's more loot over here. I was rushing through because we had the rest modifier. Garlic. Now I'm getting the taste of garlic in my mouth. That's kind of weird. Like the brain is weird. Okay, still more dungeon here. Open up. It's the police. Freeze! Execute him. I love that we got that skill. It's so good. It's such a fun skill. Oh, and an unidentified potion. That's good loot. Is that the horsetail then? Oh, here's a trap that someone died on. Okay. Next. Mutilating lunge. Get him! And so, worth noting, we are still running out of energy in almost every fight. So we are not on top of the energy situation yet. And I also wanted to buy better armor, right? And I wanted to use those gloves that we found. So we are not on top of the energy situation at all yet. Which means next level, at least 1 point into vitality or willpower, or maybe both. Pain resistance against the troll. We will be taking damage throughout the troll fight, and pain will become a problem throughout the troll fight, I think. So maybe willpower is actually the right call. Rope. Burn him! We are done with the dungeon. And we can eat a carrot at the end to celebrate that. Drink. Head to Manshire to sell our stuff. And then we will try to squeeze in another run or another dungeon into this episode. That would be good. It's Still haven't figured out where to get the flea ward. It might be that I'm just missing something. And by the time you guys see this, I will have probably figured it out, hopefully, because I'm a few episodes ahead. But yeah. I have been on a bit of a recording spree as of late. Not just Stoneshard, but all the other games too. Yeah. And I can see my editing software in the background here. It's only 50% done, so it's not about to be done with that whole thing. Go and sell stuff in the town. Let's see how quickly we can get going again. Oh, they just closed shop. Of course. The adventurers here, close the shops. Take heart, says Jonna. Anna. God damn it, I did it again. Jonna, Anna, Jorgen, Durbin. All of them. Drink and eat and feast. Then, I'm thinking something I hadn't thought, believe it or not. Put in the vivifying essence. I'll identify later. Let's just go and sell what we've got and get going again. Oh, we're 40 minutes in. Maybe I should cut it and then next episode won't have this. Yeah, okay. I will cut it then. So let's just go and do some slow and steady town management, which means we can identify that potion. Yeah. Sell this ring. Anything else? No. How are we doing on money? Well, I can't see here, of course. Need things hammered? Asks the smith. Sure, you can hammer me any time, and now it got dirty. Ah. That's no way for a lady to behave. So, come down here. Let's talk to the smith who wants to hammer stuff. Oh wow. I suppose a smithy would be like, if any building in the town attracts lightning, right? It would be the smithy. So there you go. The town is not sacred in terms of lightning strikes. Wonder if this drunkard also comes with a quest? No. Let's buy the identification scroll. Let me through. I'm not the most pious woman. Tell me about the host. Oh, let me know something about the host. Aren't you from Eldor? Didn't your parents tell you about them? The host is plural. I didn't know. How very strange. That's why we barely get any revelations for the host these days. We ourselves forgot the path. Well, fine. The hosts are the creators of this world and everything in it. So it's like a pantheon. I thought it was like a singular god. Oh. They are unified and eternal. They protect us and their children. The hosts are 3 gods. Each of them serves as a hand of the unified order, part of the unified path. They are known under different names in different lands. The hand of protection favors the rulers and the warriors, and the righteous and the destitute. It helps those whose faith is strong and mind is clear. It inspires the mighty for new feats and grants strength to the weak so they could keep on going. The hand of retribution protects those who work honestly and fairly, artisans, peasants, and even merchants. The hand of omniscience blesses poets and scholars in their inquiries. The human mind is capable of many things, but only with the host's blessing can it be challenged into something useful. Oh. So we can ask about the names. Do any of the hosts have actual names? Even if they do, the knowledge of it is so sacred a mortal mind can't hope to comprehend it. We call them the hands. Okay. The host is the host. Assigning names to them like elves do is blasphemy. Oh. The faith in the host, what does it mean to you? A good question. Josh stutters. I serve for tranquility and oblivion. A shadow comes over Josh's face. He goes silent for some time. It's just empty talk. Faith is all that matters, and my faith is strong. Okay. Something to think about. Huh. Heard anything interesting? Oh, we should be asking for rumors and stuff more. I don't know why she moved here. Let's identify the potion. Potion of life drain. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I think we already have one of these. So, okay. We are getting really, really good at healing throughout the fight. And so I think, do I double down on willpower next level? We should at least get one for the pain resistance. Right? And then maybe even an antidote for chucking 2 ether inhalers throughout the fight so that we can stay on top of the pain. Some splints. The real trick is what to put in your inventory when you're up against the troll. Because I found when last I faced him for real, I found that I couldn't bring all the stuff that I wanted. So yeah. We are getting close, guys. Halfway to level 10. As I said, we will probably just do the old crypt and then the Tower East right here, and then I think we are ready. Yeah. Again, no promises. I will make sure that we are before I do anything rash. But that should give us level 10. Anything else to sell? Yes. Come up here. Here's Magistrate Gambison. That's the lower tier armor. Never mind. I think we are about as well set as we can get. Except we could get a better necklace than the one we have. Well, we have another in the other town. But this one we have deals with energy, which is nice. We could also get enchantment scrolls and all of our stuff. The thing is, I could do enchantment scrolls instead of the armor. And the enchantments usually deal with energy, so that would be quite nice. But we can get, what, 5 enchantment scrolls for the cost of getting a better armor? Something like that. It's tricky. It's really tricky. Let's see. Energy cost reduction is really nice for very expensive abilities. So when I level up and get willpower, maybe I should do some math on it. Also, the real question becomes, what abilities are we going to be using most during the fight? Probably the mutilating lunge to continue. When he pushes me away, I want to mutilating lunge back. And seize the initiative. We need to keep that going throughout the fight. The same with the massacre. And the massacre is expensive. But hopefully we only need to activate it like once or twice throughout the fight. It's interesting. Each successful attack prolongs the duration of this effect. Oh, so if you're dual wielding, there's the argument for the dual wielding, would be to keep the massacre going for longer. I have been really debating that. Going dual wielding access, because we only went with one shield skill. Right, and this one, what does it really do for us? Block chance and block power and knockback resistance. And it's only when I activate it. I have to spend a turn doing it every time. And so when we're not, and I would probably not even use that against Sword all that much, right? So the difference is then, well, okay, it also lowers my energy and energy restoration by a whole lot, actually. So if I go with the bearded axe instead, like this, we would keep the massacre online almost guaranteed throughout the entire fight. But here we get what? Knockback resistance, okay. And when the troll does hit us, normally there's a block chance and block power effect here, which is not to be scoffed at. Maybe it's not that great, actually. Okay, here, if I go and check block chance right now, I always scroll back and forth here. Get 10% right now. Goes up to 26. Yeah. Block power 34. 46. And protection is a difference of 5, right? But okay, dodge chance without the shield, my dodge chance is minus 1.5. With the shield, it's minus 11. So we are never dodging anything with this build because of all the armor and the boots. Yeah, all the armor just lowers my dodge chance. It's only the armor and the boots. But maybe this is better for the energy restoration. Now it's 22%. The higher this number, the more frequent your regeneration occurs. I didn't know that. Okay. And with the shield, it goes down to 111, 18, 126 to 22%. This would fix my energy situation quite nicely, I think. But it makes us less tanky. On the other hand, if I pop, I have several life drain, rage, stone skin, life drain, right? So I can probably run life drain throughout the fight, and with rage on top of that, and then stone skin, we really need to bring antidotes, but we can bring both of these. I think we can do it. Oh, there's another one here of energy as well. Oh, see, that's the counter argument then, because if I end up draining my energy throughout the fight, I can pop this one to just max energy. Well, this one's worth 10 gold. No, okay, in here, but when you sell them to merchants, they're worth 2. Right. So tricky. I think we've got the tools, but I'm still scared. And I don't want to throw it again. Yeah, I'll think about it, guys. But for now, let's just sleep and say thank you guys for watching. And see you next time. Oh, no. So I don't forget. Yes, we are ready. Okay, sleep again. See you next time. And bye-bye.